Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm reaching you live from Abuja. A few hours after I was granted bail by magistrates of the Wuse Zone 2 Magistrate Court section. Uh, I was arrested on January the 1st, 2021. As they usually say in those days, Nigeria used to choose and announce the name of a child that is first born in the New Year's. I think this year they had to name me as the first person to be sent to detention in the New Year. So this is my first New Year day because they decided, as they usually do, to send me to detention. And after I was brutalized, my nose broken by a mobile police officer, I was sent to a judge who, in her wisdom, decided to send me to prison for no reason because she said our bail application wasn't properly done. After one day in prison where I was put in a death row, practically a death row, me and my colleagues, put in this death row cells, and we came back and were sent to police FCID in Abuja. That's their office in Abuja here. The FCID is the Police Force Criminal Investigation Department, who then decided to lock us up in a cell inside a cell. You know, I don't even want to tell you what we went through, but there's nothing new about it. This is what we're used to. This is what we do for a living, fighting for freedom and fighting for a better society. And I'm reaching out to you guys tonight on Facebook because I saw you guys did marvelous, fantastic work, reaching out to us, fighting for us, even when we didn't have access to internet at all. And I just want to thank you guys so much. Wish you guys Happy New Year for those who have not had a chance to be greeted in that manner. And to also assure you that we're fine and really committed to liberating our country, Nigeria, in our lifetime. And so I just think it's also important to talk to you people. When I mean you people, those of you who follow me, those of you that I follow, those of you who are amazing people, that there's nothing to be worried about. We've reached a point that we can't turn back anymore. We must, as a matter of necessity, as a matter of conscience, put an end to the misery that has been visited upon us by the current political leaders running Nigeria, these criminals running Nigeria. While we were in detention, there were a lot of threats. Of course, they were saying you will not leave, I will jail you till the end of the tenure of the regime. I spent 5 months with the DSS, and I was prepared, even if it would take my life, to continue until these guys realize that we cannot continue to live. This is no longer sustainable, and I've always said it. When I ran for office, I was calling for a revolution. When the elections were over and rigged in support of Buhari, I called for a revolution, and I will continue to call for a revolution because it's the only way this country can survive as it is, to guarantee justice to all, to guarantee respect to all our citizens, and to allow the citizens to have access to resources that are guaranteed to them as well, which has been cornered and stolen by these criminal elites who are in position of power both in the judiciary, in the legislative sector, and the executive branch of government. These guys are a bunch of lawless people. I just want to let you know that on behalf of my colleagues, 4 other persons who were detained with me, we just want to thank you so much. And I have a little bit of information to share with you. When we were about to leave the court today, the magistrate called us, and as the magistrate was handling this case, and she was very upset that some people threatened her, and she accused me of being the one inciting the threat against her. I took time to explain to her that first, I have no access to telephone. And Nigerians are not stupid. If they come after you because of what happened in court, don't put that on me. But secondly, I said to her, look, madam, you have to recognize that this country is changing, whether you guys like it or not. You know, so I want to call on those of you who sent her threats or upset. Just leave her alone. Uh, she claims, or you all already know what they claim, that they're always doing their jobs. Let's focus on our real enemies, and these are the people at the top, the people who give instructions to people. She singled me out to be giving harsh bail conditions, but I don't really care about that. I have a harsher bail condition granted by another judge. This is the second one, but we've passed that stage where we're afraid of bail conditions, or we're afraid of detentions, or we're afraid of getting killed. You know, we have to just recognize that we have rights to live as, you know, citizens of Nigeria. And if we don't, it's either we have the right to live or we don't have the right to live. So I just want to reach out to you guys again. I said on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. I recently just concluded my Instagram post. Thank you guys so much, so much. I want you guys to rest assured that this will continue. You know, there's no going back, no going back. And I want to particularly thank so many of you out there. Rita, I see you, I see Olu, Faloye, Humble Prince, Osholale, Oyenike, thank you so much. Everyone Bray, Ekolide, thank you so much. Gaddafi Salam, Ayo Gundimu, my great brother there, Happy New Year. Adebowale Tinubu, Comrade Williams Osanyande Rabo, thank you so much. I know what you guys have done. Sanko Success, you know, Ibrahim Showa, thank you so much, all of you. Olato Williams from New York City, Ayoluwa, Austin Simple, Ken, Osam Muime Abu, Chief Agas, Lights, all around. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate what you guys did in ensuring that these guys didn't rest for one day. One day, for the 11 days that were detained, we were getting information from our police guards. People were guarding ourselves that Twitter was burning, you know, Instagram was on fire, Facebook was not resting. These guys had no rest. The magistrate confirmed it today. She said she got over 250, I think 285 messages. Only 2 of them were favorable. She confirmed that people are no longer taking it lightly. I just want to thank you guys so much, and guarantee you that revolution now is here to stay. There's nothing they can do about it. Nobody can snuff life out of it. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than everybody. It's bigger than all the machinations of the police, the DSS, the army. All of these guys who are always plotting. It turns out that they've been planning to arrest me for 2 months now, until they found an opportunity to do so. And today they were really scared that people might invade the police FCID headquarters where we were detained, and had to quickly take us to court. I'm just giving you guys feedback to know that sometimes when you think what you are doing is not noticed or little, it has massive impact. I want to give you an example of Abattoir. This is the most notorious SARS cell in Abuja, where before we got there, they had 700 detainees. They said every day at least 2 people die of either hunger, gangrene, or infections. But because of NSAS, they reduced the number to 70. And when we arrived there were about 76 people. The day we left, which was last Monday, 8 days ago, they released another 40. So only about 36 people are left there. That is a detention center that used to hold 700 people. And it has an underground cell. So look at what your efforts are. You save 700 people in just one cell alone. So when people tell you that NSAS did not achieve any purpose, or that it was a waste of your time, but tell them that I told you that you saved 700 people at Abattoir SARS detention center in Abuja, where I was detained for 4 nights, about 3 or 4 nights. So and we should not be thinking about anything else but thinking about our next action against these people, because apparently they haven't learned their lessons. They haven't. Thank you so much. I just I want to thank all of you. I can't mention all your names, and it's getting dark over here in Abuja. But I see Ambassador Soji Oyediran, thank you. Babala Taiwo, thank you. Sunday Adeoshun, thank you. Yes, the intention is to use all these methods to shut my mouth, but it's not going to happen. In fact, when I was leaving the judge today, and she said something to me, and I said something back to her. She said, "Sowore, it's your mouth that's putting you in trouble." And I told her, I was born with this mouth, and nobody can shut it up. And when there's justice, there will be peace, and that's how we left it. Yes, 700 people saved by NSAS in one police station. That's Abattoir police station in Abuja. Quote me any day, anywhere. And after we went there and we left, we saved another 40. When you see people in police stations in Nigeria, they're just mostly innocent people. The police force has become an extortion racket where people are picked up on the streets, and just punished. I have a friend that I met who I've been fighting for. I met him in FCID. His name is Emmanuel Akuma. He's still there. He has spent 300 days in detention because he wrote a comment against Buhari on Twitter. They are trying to break him. This guy is staying strong, and I call on all of you who are watching. His name is Emmanuel Akuma. To please, let's put pressure, whatever way we can put pressure to get this guy released. They just take him to court every day. They just waste his time, just as they do to me and Mandate. Take us to court, waste our time, bring false witnesses, and then adjourn for another 3 months, so that they keep us busy until another election comes and they put an incompetent fool as the president of Nigeria like we have now. We can't afford to do that. Please, let's fight for Emmanuel Akuma. This guy is a pharmacist. He works with NAFDAC. He has spent 300 days in FCID detention. And he told me, which broke my heart, that the person who initiated the case is Ibrahim Lamode. He's a DIG now. Lamode used to be the chairman of EFCC. I couldn't believe that Lamode is that heartless. But let me tell you, any policeman can be heartless. That's how they're trained. So don't be surprised at anything they do. Emmanuel Akuma is his name. Please write down his name. Put him in your prayers for those of you who believe in prayers. But for the rest of us, let's keep this guy's name on our lips until he's, the charges, the bogus charges, the frivolous charges, and the human charges has kept him in detention for 300 days are withdrawn by the Buhari, and the criminal Buhari regime, right? Emmanuel Akuma is his name. Yes. So thank you guys. I will take a break now until I see you next. I'll be in touch with you regularly. Like I said, nobody, yes, it's free Emmanuel Akuma, free Emmanuel Akuma. Nobody can shut your mouth if you don't shut it. There are over 70 million of us out there, 40 million of us on Facebook alone. All the people in government, armed forces, civil servants, judges, they are not up to it. They are not up to 2 million in Nigeria. How can 2 million people be holding 200 million people to ransom? It doesn't make sense. Yes, I have a scar on my nose, all right, man. I'm still going to check myself out in the hospital tomorrow to be sure that my nose is not completely broken, because I still get pain from that side. But guys, thank you. I wish I could take questions. Oh, Valentine Akaba, thank you so much. Hassan Afeboy said I'm a noisemaker. Well, the people that are making the noise to know that I'm not a noisemaker, but I thank you. I appreciate that you are on my page and you're making these comments. I love you guys. Even those of you who just do it for the sake of being egregious, we're all fighting together. And I'm sure you don't like this country the way it is and you prefer a better country. But perhaps for reasons best known to you, you decide to say things that just makes you feel good. But I hope you feel good that this country is the way it is today. But I'm sure you're not. So, guys, again, thank you so much. We're at, oh my God, we're at 1.7, 1.8 people watching right away. I feel like not leaving you, but I promise I'll be back. If you have any immediate questions, I'll take it for the next. I'll take another 5 minutes to answer your questions, comments. No, yeah, Val, man. I know trolls, but we have to also care about the trolls too. They're our brothers. They're our brothers and sisters sometimes. If you have any questions, please. Tosin Asaolu, thank you so much, Tosin. Happy New Year. Erica, Happy New Year. Kelly Geisen, Happy New Year. Thank you. Gaddafi, thank you so much. Rita Idoze, thank you so much. Happy New Year to all of you. Samco Success, thank you. So we're now at 1.8K. I wanted to reach 2,000 more. I just want to rest a bit before, and then we should resume our time on the couch. Hey, Ulufalo, what are the next steps? Next steps is to defeat these people. But as I've always said, don't wait until the year 2023 before you defeat them. Defeat them now. Otherwise, you come to 2023, they will write results as they did for Buhari this time, and that'll be it. Please do not forget Emmanuel Akuma. Emmanuel Akuma, who is languishing in FCID in Abuja. He has spent 300 days just because he made a comment about Buhari that he found negative on Twitter. He spent 300 days and more. And it's just unconscionable what the Buhari regime and their people are doing. I was supporting him while he was in detention. I ended up being in the same detention cell with him. He's the president of the detention center as FCID right now because he's the longest serving detainee in that criminal detention outlet. Emmanuel Akuma is his name. Thank you, guys. If you have any questions, 5 more minutes, I'll let you guys be in there, but we'll be back again. Don't worry, like I keep telling you guys, please don't be afraid of these people. They are more afraid of you than you're afraid of them. They are a bunch of cowards. I'll tell you that. Cowards. They're just cowards carrying guns, But most importantly, I must tell you also, a lot of people in the security services are tired of the system. They are with us. They just don't have the kind of outlet we have. But so many of them are nice to us in detention. They're very nice. They talk to us. They try to help. I'm not saying that we should rely completely on their conduct, but I'm saying that they too are tired. Please free Emmanuel Akuma. Free Emmanuel Akuma. Let's make this our goal in next until the guy is freed. This guy don't deserve to be in. They've almost broken him to pieces. The guy is a pharmacist, and it's brilliant one. While in detention, this guy has written 5 books, not published yet. That's to tell you what this guy is made up of. His brain is like wired in the right direction. He's not like the NEPA bill guy, Buhari, who doesn't even have a certificate. But these are the kind of people they target for destruction. Emmanuel Akuma is his name. Let's work to get him freed, and I'll keep reminding you about him, both here on Instagram and between on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. We need to work very hard to get him freed. This guy don't deserve one more day. I'm heartbroken to report to you what I saw. This guy, brilliant guy, son guy. They've reduced him to nothing, just the president of a detention cell at the FCID. And Lamude, Ibrahim Lamude, if you are hearing me, I'm so disappointed that you led the prosecution of this guy and want to destroy him. You want to destroy him. If you do this, you will never know peace. I was one of the people who supported you when you were ESCC chairman. Not supporting you directly, but supporting the anti-corruption war. But to know that when you went back to the police, you became a monster, Lamude, I'm so disappointed in what you're doing to Emmanuel Akuma. So disappointed. And I hope before you get retired, you make amends and free Emmanuel Akuma. So sad, so sad. They spent 300 days just for less than 140 characters condemning Buhari, you know. And everybody should be condemning Buhari out there. Let him come and jail all of us. Buhari is useless. Buhari is not the kind of leader even a class should have. Buhari is not competent to be a class captain, talk less about being the president of a country. And you can quote me any day, anywhere. They can come and arrest me again and put me in detention. I'll tell them the same thing. All right? Guys, thank you so much. Please, as we quit this conversation tonight, we're working to get the couch back on. You guys know about the couch, right? You guys know about, if you know about the couch, please, just say free Emmanuel Akuma. Yes, if you know about the couch and you want us to bring it back, let's say that. And we'll work on that so that we can have a regular way of communicating. You can ask your questions. We can debate what we want, I know a lot of you you're tired of Nigeria. You want your own nation. You want Nigeria to break up. There's nothing wrong. Let's talk about it. I don't believe that because I know what has happened in Nigeria. Now, as those of you who are from my own side of Nigeria, I always tell you, when you overtrust people in your own side, look at what happened. The magistrate that put me in jail for 11 days, her name sounds Yoruba now. She decided to use technicalities to just keep me detained. There are good and bad people everywhere. But again, I want to say that please leave the magistrate out of this. No need to target her. No need to insult her or threaten her. No need. Our real enemies, who they are. Sowore people. Yeah. Thank you, guys. We're at 2,000 viewers at this point. Wow. We need to bring back the couch. Aluta continua. Victoria Asata. Revolution now. Happy New Year. And good night from here in Abuja. Talk to you soon again. Thank you.